Alrighty, what is up, guys? Evan Aldo here. Appreciate you guys. If you enjoy the live streams and all that, smash the likes. A little bit of a risky, thing, but yeah, a little bit of a risky. Try to give this a shot, and I'll show you exactly what I'm looking at right now. Now, this doesn't. There's no reason to be completely believe that it's going to go this high. Obviously, I never risk any more than I'm comfortable losing on a particular trade here. It's all about risk management. But with a larger account, if you know what you're doing, this is big boy league kind of, and just having a little bit of fun too, trying to get up to kind of this general area, trying to trade the break out of this, hopefully, because money flow in the 16 minutes, especially, look at that coming up. Maybe come up here, then you get a bear div as we retest this spiral line right here. We also have a volume area low, an old volume area low up here, a little bit higher up. So that's going to be also a significant place that we may touch. We may hit, and looks like our trade is doing pretty good, if I do say so myself. Pretty good. I think we're going to do pretty well here. I think we might be able to get up, but there's no guarantees, guys. No guarantees. So it's always how it is. Bullish on parade. Oh yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. So there's this right there, and then potentially. So I kind of like what I'm seeing on the lower time frames, especially. I also you have the money flow crossover in the hourly, the daily, green dot. There are some good things here. I think you kind of will come down, from kind of that area. If we do get this high, you do kind of out of this triangle that we're in, we could, I would say you're kind of breaking out. Very good shot. You're breaking out of this, and your technical target's up here. We're going to take profits early. The next take profit would be there, assuming we make it to first take profit. And this is a pretty big degenerate trade, but I'm really only risking like $1,500 or $1,600 here with this trade. So it's obviously all risk management. It's all that, but yeah, what's up, Planny? Appreciate you guys. So yeah, and in terms of like let's do a little bit more like bigger kind of analysis here. 3-day, 2-day is more of the bullish case. I would say daily. Let's look at the daily again. Yeah, money flow starting to come out. That doesn't look half bad. 2-day is not bad either. Gap to RSI's here, starting to come up a bit. I do like that, and you're going to get a potential kind of green dot here to come up. So I do kind of like what I'm seeing here for a little bit. We are coming into the weekend, though. Weekly doesn't look good. I think you're going to come down more, but keep in mind, guys, look at what happened in the second half of 2019 over here. This was a roller coaster. I mean, look at this, just up to, you know what I mean? This was very interesting, and ultimately, come on, just a little bit more. Ultimately, ultimately, I think you're going to come down farther, but don't underestimate where you could end up. I mean, this volume area low could definitely be a top if we get up to 26.6, which is a huge area. And then, what's up, crypto military? And yeah, then money flow potentially coming down there. Yeah, looks like we should be able to get it. Now we're hitting that top there, so let's see. That may give us a little bit of traffic here, but I'm sure there was, there should be enough to bring us up a little bit more. I'm not seeing any reason to be too depressed just yet and thinking we're just going to fall all the way down, but we could. Yeah, we could. Absolutely could here, so be careful. But yeah, looks like we're coming up a little bit more here, so yeah. But ultimately, yeah, the thing too with ETH is going to be essentially this kind of, this is what we might see with ETH here, because you have this volume area low, this old one here that we're, technical target right around there, depending on how you draw this, bull pennant or whatever. We could even, you could go like this, or more like that would be from kind of there to there. I'm not a bull pennant expert, but yeah, essentially your target is going to be up here a little bit more. So let's add let's add some type of thing that's going to tell us, alert us when we do hit the area. And I think that's going to be a pretty big point to potentially look for, scalps short or something. Don't underestimate the volatility of crypto. It's looking bad, going down, then you get a jump up. Everybody opens shorts, and you get a jump up, like what we saw here. And then we're going to probably find out pretty soon, do we want to play around with these ranges again? Do we want to play around with these ranges again? And we might not. 2-hour money flow looks okay, but definitely might not based on kind of how the macro is here. So yeah. What is that level? 1733. Yeah, so now we're coming down a little bit. Hopefully we get up just a little bit more. Be a shame if it comes all the way down. Great chat with Frankie. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Shout out to Frankie Candles. Really appreciate Frankie. Great guy. So yeah. Money flow looks good. Yeah, it looks good to come up a bit more here. ETH too. But obviously the macro, this would be a, obviously the macro is still going to be, especially that weekly on both Bitcoin and ETH. I mean, it still looks like you want to come down farther there. You know, it's just a matter of like how high could we come up before everybody gets excited again. It could be a good amount before everybody starts to get excited again. But yeah, and the other thing too is Bitcoin dominance. I know has kept going up. I think you're going to get, you know, kind of that's in a bull pennant too. Yeah, breaking out of a something triangle too. Up to 51, I think, is a good place. And then weekly is obviously still very bullish with the green dot there. And money flow, you know, continuing to come upward, which is a, you know, pretty good sign. Bitcoin's lagging a little bit. It is. We also do have kind of a head and shoulders too forming. Let's see here. It is weak. We're getting into weekend trading, but I do think the technical target out of there, you should be able to play around with that spider line again. I would kind of hope. I would kind of hope for, but yeah. So yeah, I mean, the thing too, Elan, you know, for DCAing in, I think now, you know, as long as we remain in the red on the 2-week, for Bitcoin, you're essentially in a good kind of DCA zone. The other thing too that I've been kind of looking at a bit. Do I have it up here? Yeah, this is important to keep an eye on. I didn't realize this. So in terms of this correction, we've already come down to just take a mental note of like this area, essentially in July of 19, after we got the first drop down on the weekly there. And let's look at the weekly. We've already come down to essentially that point, which is going to be at around 10K adjusting for inflation. So that's a reason to definitely be more bullish. It's an 84% correction almost. And obviously this last one was, you know, 84. Oh, was it? That's all it was? Yeah, that's interesting. That was 84, and then, yeah, so it's essentially, because if you're going down to, yeah, 10K, that area, yeah, 84, just like last time. So that'd be the argument to tell us we bottomed, but I do think you're going to have months of more redness. In my opinion, you're going to see a bit more redness here, at least from what I analyze, at least from, you know, what I kind of study here. That's what I'm seeing. Weekend, it's probably going to be choppy. I feel like it's going to find a way to wreck both sides. Typically what you see on weekends a lot of times, but we'll see. The other thing too here, oh man, what was I going to say? The other thing too here, I mean, comparing it to the money supply, you know, maybe, you know, you come down, maybe a double bottom, something like that, and then you start to come up. I also wanted to show you guys, I know people don't really care about the, you know, traditional markets as much as crypto, but I wanted to show you guys SPX versus, you know, M2 money supply. And this is interesting because right now we're like at the point we were right before the pandemic dropped down. And if you measure like this drop down, we went all the way down to basically our December 18 low here last year. So let's just see from this correction, assuming adjusting for inflation. Let's see this correction adjusting for inflation. And I just want to see, because this is interesting. This is very interesting because this was the top. And then adjusting for the amount of money printed, you already came down to 50. You already came down 50%, which is just wild, you know, adjusting for inflation and all this. So that would be kind of the argument for just an inflationary monster, an inflationary nightmare. However, if you do look at SPX versus, you know, this is a big point. You're also hitting this big point as well. Are we able to push through this and go higher versus the money supply? Probably not. So I would say downward, but I didn't realize this. And then also if you compare the NASDAQ, which is pretty wild, if you compare the NASDAQ to M2 here, Compare NASDAQ to M2 here. We've already gone down to, oh man, how would I? These lows, even slightly lower than these lows in August of 19. Let's look at the NASDAQ chart to figure out where those lows were in August of 19, where, yeah, right around, we've already went down essentially 56%, something like that, adjusting for inflation here, and then you're kind of home free to a certain extent. I think you're definitely going to have a drop down, but man, this could be, this could be wild. Targets first long, I mean, probably going to hunt my take profit, hunt my stop loss on this or whatever, is a large position. Is a pretty large position here, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's take a look at this. It's a spider line. That's the main. It's a bull pennant breakout. Essentially, first take profit would be here. Second take profit would be there if we're able to keep going. Money flow looks good. We are coming into the weekend, though, guys. This could easily lose, and then, people will be all mad. It lost. Oh, man. But it does still look good on lower time frames. I mean, I'd be a little bit more inclined to maybe close this out or to, wave the white flag if the 10 minutes starts to come down with the money flow. The 6 minute as well. I also gotta get going in probably gotta get off in a half hour or so. So it is a Friday night, but yeah, I mean ultimately you're probably gonna get a double top. I mean usually you get a double top here, and then you get the bearish dip on the 22 or the bearish dip on like the 16 up here or something. Typically it does happen. Range 26 to 30.4. That'd be wild if we could come back up to 30. I don't think we're gonna get that high. I think you're gonna kind of come down farther, but yeah. I mean, if we look at this triangle here that we kind of broke out of, you're probably going to get a bounce around here or something now. This is obviously going underwater. Maybe it crashes down. I do have actually a short into on a different account that was a trade in Discord. This setup was in the VIP Discord, but in terms of like actually calling out this trade, I didn't because it just was, this is just more for fun. I just figured, have some fun with this, do it on the stream or whatever, Also kind of in a, I mean, no, you would, yeah, that would be the bounce would be pretty soon if we do get it. QNT, let's see. QNT. Down 75. I don't know, yeah, it doesn't look bad. I'd be careful with a short on this as of right now. I mean, I don't know. Never underestimate the volatility of crypto, especially look at what happened in 2019. That was a roller coaster. This does not look bad at all. This probably looks better in a lot of other things, so I would definitely be careful. I mean, you might be able to get lucky with some of the alts because Bitcoin dominance, keeps rising, and really it's been a Bitcoin-centric, rally since the Santa rally or whatever, or the post-Santa rally. But yeah, I mean, hopefully we're getting we're starting to get our little bounce here, and yeah, right around, yeah. Well, let's see, maybe we'll come down a little bit more. But still looks okay in the 10, the 22. I don't have a problem with any of these, but be careful, guys. Anything could happen here, obviously. Could just dump to oblivion. Fierce rejection from that spider line. I mean, you kind of, yeah. I mean, I've not lost a trade in a while, so we're kind of due to finally lose something here. Total 3 is getting a little bounce. XRP, yeah, I mean, XRP was the only one with a lawsuit against it until now, basically. Daily doesn't look good by any means. I mean, I still think, this is lagging. This is really lagging here. It doesn't look good in my opinion. I think these gap to our size on the weekly are going to bring us down. Just a matter of time. This almost, if I was to look at this, I would close out this long immediately. But it's, all the altcoins are kind of obviously lagging behind Bitcoin. But yeah, if we were to do something like that, that's interesting there. If you were to draw this like this, it's the same target though. It's all the same, yeah. Just trying to get up to that spiral line. Maybe we won't. Maybe that was the. Sometimes it is the top. But usually you mess around more, especially on weekends. They find a way to kind of wreck both sides usually. So yeah. That bottom there. I mean, looking for. Yeah, it takes time. About to get a bull div on the 30. If you really want to, if you look at enough things, you'll find something that's bullish eventually. Something that tells you. Bitcoin on support, yeah. Take a look. Okay, 2 week. Yeah, we looked at money flow. Getting deeper in the red on the macro, not too much hope there. You're still with the red hike and ashy on the monthly. This confirms in 14 days. That'll be the first red hike and ashy to confirm here. Probably the first red month in a string of red months, somewhat over here, or probably not like that, but yeah. It does, P&L does move like, well, it's a position size. It has nothing to do with leverage, it's just position size. And you can have that type of movement if you're on 5x leverage, which is the same, it's all position size. I mean, it's a $300,000 position. It's a big position. But yeah. By the way, guys, we're doing a promo with FAIRDESK. If you use my link down below and do one futures trade, you do have to deposit, but you get a $100 bonus. Only do it if you know how to trade, if you know risk management. And MEXC, they're doing like a trading competition as well, so check that out. Links down below, both really good exchanges. FAIRDESK, you definitely don't need to use a VPN. MEXC is getting a little bit iffy now. I would probably use one to be safe, but I don't think you still have to. But yeah. Yeah, it's just that reverse head and shoulders kind of, if we could just break up out of there. So, yeah. And these dots have, we just need one of those. That's what we need here. We just need we need something like this. That's what we need. Hopefully that would be beautiful if we could just get there. And yeah. Okay, we did look at ETH. ETH is, oh my, ETH is, what is it? Is it starting to outperform Bitcoin? Nah, not really. I think it is though. In the last I should have went long in ETH instead here. Maybe not though. It's starting to look a little bearish on the, yeah. See if we can get it there. I mean, 10-minute money flow coming down now. Maybe not the best. Not the best look. It is looking a little bit different than kind of Bitcoin at the moment. Trying to think how I want to ascending. I mean, usually you would probably do something of this nature back here, and then you could say we broke upward, and then you could give a technical target. I don't know how much of a technical target this will give us, but yeah, that's what we're hoping we can just get up a little bit more here. Trigger wave on the 1 minute. We're hoping that gives us what we need here. I mean, I'm not even long on ETH at the moment, but yeah. We were up like 500 or 600 at one point. We were up here and then just coming down a bit, but yeah. Coming up, just fighting back here. ETH Bitcoin, this would like tell us that, I mean, yeah, this tells us that this rally's not gonna, what I would say from this is telling us this rally ain't gonna last that much longer. Like like my guess right here, honestly, is we could maybe make it up to like 26.6. I don't know if you could break through here, that's good. Like 26.6, 26.7 is a big point. Like that pocket is pretty big, that spiral line pocket. And I think you could play with it. Most likely you're going to play with it here, but I don't know if she has too much left. You know what I mean? Eat the pump on the daily. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, the green dye, I know what you're looking at. That could be a sell signal, though, in this type of environment. Maybe once that confirms, this is all over. Maybe that confirms tomorrow or the next day. I mean, I think you got a little bit. I mean, I think you'll mess with this point. I think Bitcoin will mess with at least with the spiral line again. Hopefully that point as well. But, well, yeah. Kind of just want it to, I mean, it could be hours before this finally does anything. Well, probably not hours, but you know what I mean. Traditional markets are down a bit today while Bitcoin pumped, that's nice for a change. ADA, oh man, that double bottom. We'll see if we could, already made a lower low, but we'll see if we go lower here. Money fall on the 3-day ain't bad. Yeah, right there. I guess here, I mean, 3-week, you got a red dot. I mean, this may keep bleeding until this gets into the red, maybe in a few months or something. This could easily go down to 15, 10 or whatever. It's on the naughty list. It's on the bad list. Could be a security, they're saying. This guy looks like it'll go down. Gold doesn't always obey the daily bullish div. Not bad. Is that a bullish div? No, it's not, but... Or is it? Hold on. No, it's not. It's not. But it doesn't look bad with the gap to RSIs coming up, so maybe gold shoots up more with all this inflation or whatever. And that's what we've been hoping for lately with gold, but it just hasn't, you know, given us what we wanted. Man, we are not doing nothing. We get... yeah, I mean, you hit that point, and then you're just boring for a bit. 26 to 28 are strongest art. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah. That's my guess. That's my most likely guess here. And I think maybe this move could be over once the daily confirms this green dot here. I mean, is this a bull? No, this isn't a bullish div. I don't think. No. So yeah, it doesn't, I mean, the 2-day is the main bull case with the gap to RSIs, but I think this could be 20, what you're saying. I think you might be right, PDS. I mean, it's all a game of probability. Anything could happen, but I think you might be right. I mean, maybe this was the top, just jump up, and then it's been a choppy, wild market. LOD capitulation, I don't even know what that is. Liquidation and capitulation. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe they're trying to go after the early shorts. I mean, funding fees are still positive on FAIRDESK at least. This morning before the pump, they were a bit more like they were starting to get into the negative. Don't break support bullish. Let's look at ETH. Yeah, I mean, you should be able to break up a little bit higher. I mean, I think it happened though. It's starting to not look as good with the Probably still, the 16 is still pretty good in terms of like potentially coming up more. You get a green dot, that's what brings us up a bit more here. But yeah, I mean, 2 hours, not bad with the money flow coming up. Same with Bitcoin here. Hourly, not bad. I mean, you're getting the red dot, but yeah. Let's see here. Funding fees aren't important to market makers, or well, yeah. Yeah, they don't care. But the funding fees tell you kind of what the majority of people are doing. They don't mean that much, but you know what I mean. Could get a bull div on the 1 pretty soon. I know it's just a 1, but still. This is a little bit, yeah, do it from the wicks or whatever. I don't know, like that. Little trigger wave there on the 3. That's coming up. I mean, look at these. Boom, boom. Could be, or maybe it's not, but it could be. Okay, we're gonna break up or down out of this. I mean, if we break down, we're just getting stopped out, but the short's gonna do very well. Break up that area. Phantom, sure. Three-week doesn't look good with that blood diamond there. Did this make a lower low yet? Not yet, but you're close. How about that 2-week? Yeah, it's like everything else, man. I mean, you got the problem here is, I mean, that red X was a buy. That one was a sell. That one, you're kind of half and half for the red X's being buys or sells. I mean, I forgot Phantom was around this long. Oh man, it was a nightmare into. If you did something like that, that would kind of a lower low. That's why I'm potentially thinking maybe a gradual place downward. Maybe you bounce off of there, 15 cents. Let's see here. That would be a 95%er. Wouldn't surprise me. A beat div. A bear div? Bear div. Yeah. I'm on the wrong. Yeah, I mean, you're still hitting this point here, so that's coming out. The 3 doesn't look too good. Yeah, we might get stopped out of this. Definitely not looking as good as I hoped before. It's all right. It's part of the game. But we might come back. Fight. She's fighting back. She's fighting back. Fighting back here. I think 2 is like, yeah, because you had that bottom, maybe you make a lower low, then you shoot up. That's possible too. That'd be like the worst scenario because I would just get stopped out and then it would go in the right direction. But that's what happens. You got to be, yeah. Asia, yeah. Bart top, yeah. Yeah, so maybe 2 hours to confirm this green dot there. Maybe she's got a little bit left, maybe not. Maybe we're just gonna come down. We'll see here. How about the 2? Yeah, I mean here, there, maybe the third time, 3 strikes and you're out. First time worked, second time worked. It's all we need. Maybe it's a 3 strike and you're out type deal. Delta between longs and short. I don't know what that. The number of them in. I mean, sometimes the money flow crossovers here will, especially like coming into the weekend, weirder stuff happens. Sometimes this will be a nice buy. You come into the red and then right up. You're getting tighter. 2 hour, yeah, that's money flow starting to come down there. So, yeah. We're getting a green. Getting a green hiking on the 1 minute. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Right there. Right, that's what we're hoping. One of these. Get the anchor wave on the 1. Fighting back. She's fighting back here. All we need is the 1 and the 2, and then we need the 3 to come back in the green, and then we should be all right. Maybe. Are you in Asia? Asian markets, yeah. Might dump the price. I don't know. I feel like she's got a little bit more. You know what I mean? Could be wrong, though. Nah, that is a bear div on this 5 minute there. 10-minute bear div with money flow coming out. Ooh, the ETH. I don't know if I like this too much. Don't know if I like this too much. I want to see what happens with a 3 minute here, though. The trade I called out, to be fair, was a short. It's on my MEXC account, though, so I'm not going to show you that one. It's unfair to the people in the Discord. That one was when I was a bit more confident on it. I'm not going to tell you where stop loss was, but obviously it was more of a swing, more of a data swing short rather than a quicker scalp here. But yeah. EMAs might turn gray here. I think if we're going to get a jump up, we got to get it pretty soon. That's double bottom right there. Man, this is slow moving right now. 26,275. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're looking down. Okay, I see where you're looking. Yeah. You're looking down there. You could be right, yeah. I mean, it could bounce here too. Now, look, first you were breaking upward, now you're breaking down. Yeah. It's a conspiracy. They know I went long, so now they're trying to make it go. This is probably gonna get, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you exactly where his stop is because I don't want anyone to hunt it, but yeah, it's not looking good. It's always like when I get a lot of new people, like from big guilds, I always have like the worst luck. When something when you're doing good, you have the worst luck, and then it just goes, yeah. But they get stopped out here and there. But shout out to Knucklebuster. Appreciate you, man, from Frankie Candles. Welcome. We do a lot of fun stuff on this channel, a lot of good TA. That is a bear, yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, there's another. Don't worry. There's not gonna go broke because of this one. Guys, always appreciate the subscriptions. If you guys are new, hit the likes. Check out the exchanges below and the VIP Discord. Longs versus shorts, about half and half, yeah. It's kind of in between now. I mean, the money flow is coming down, which is the kind of the bad sign here. Money flow is still not bad on like the hourly. That's even coming down. So yeah, I'm just not let it get stopped out though. But if it does, but I mean, it definitely was looking a bit better before. Like we would break up a little bit more and test this area for the scalp, but odds are a little bit lower. I mean, yeah, that bear div obviously. Money flow came up there. Now you have like not a bear div from there though. Which is interesting. 1 minute, we haven't been able to. We'll probably confirm the green dot in the 1 minute right now, and maybe the 3 minute. We'll probably see a little bit of relief here, I would guess. Maybe not though. What do you think is the highest we could pump before we go into 25K? I mean, I'm looking at kind of this area, 26.6, but I mean, if you break above there, then you got that spiral line 26.7. This is a huge pocket we're in right now where we would probably most likely reject. If we do break above that, oh man, your volume area highs here. I mean, 28 is going to be a big point after that, 29. So your guess is as good as mine, man. There could be a lot of volatility. I mean, we could jump up. This would be that's only a 12% to 28. There was a lot of volatility in 2019, so yeah. Where did we bounce from? 290. Yeah, we bounced from where PDS was saying long liquidity is, but that means more people are opening longs, or no, opening shorts. I don't know. Yeah, people look at order books. I mean, you could get some stuff out of order books. Definitely can help you, but it's not. It's like anything else. It's never going to be 100%. If it was, we'd all be rich pretty quickly. Liquidation capitulation. I don't know, man. ETH, is that support? Let's see. Oh, okay, we came down a bit there, and then yeah. I mean, you're seeing some type of reaction. We'll see if we get last here. We just want it to be, it could be a 3 strikes you're out to. Maybe this green dot won't give us what these two gave us. If it does, we're good. If it does, we'll be fine. POC on the 5. Oh yeah. I don't know if that really means. Are you talking about like this? Is this what you're talking about, like that? It's building support there. That would be the play. It's building. That would be like the support area. Yeah. If you're gonna bounce, it's probably here. I mean. A trigger wave on the 6 potentially. It's coming up there. What's the level they want to buy at, PDS? Where's it going to go? You tell me. Sometimes you do make a lower low there, and then you could jump up. That's the thing, especially if you come down to this area. But as of right now, not sure if we'll. Yeah, the yellow X is too. That means they're dumping. Not sure if we'll see what we want to see here. Gotta get that green dot or whatever. It takes a while. It's like agonizing. It takes a while to get that one, but what's up, Gene? Appreciate you. And trading on Fridays is tougher to begin with, kind of, so, yeah. There we go. It's fighting back, fighting back. Come on. Come on. No, no, yeah, oh, yeah, oh. I think if we're gonna bounce, yeah, it would probably be, it's not a bull div, but that could be, that's a bull div. That's a bull div, 46 seconds. Maybe it'll give us something combined with, you know, rejection from the, it's like, does it want to come into the red or no? Maybe it doesn't. President of Brazil's anti-regulation paper, okay. Is that good or bad news? I wonder what's, probably depends what's in it. It's good news. It's going to bring us up. It's going to pump the price, guys. It's going to pump the price. It's a good trade, yeah. It's only down $900. Not a bad trade. Good trade. It's doing good, man. It's doing good. Oh, 3 minutes coming back into the green. Oof. 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 Might have something here. Might have something here. Double bottom, makes a higher high or something. And then this could take more time. Let's see how. Something like that. If you bounce. Maybe we got something here. Thing two is like, yeah, 3 minute doesn't. The EMAs that don't look too good, but yeah. 14 seconds here. Probably going to come up a little bit. Did not make a lower low, not yet. Binance sells a suit in France. Okay, okay. Confirm the bullish div in the minute. So now we're waiting for the 3. The 2's got a, I don't know what the bull div on the 2. I don't know if that's a bull div or what, but yeah. It was just if you zoom in enough and look at enough stuff, it's kind of, yeah. No, I didn't think it was a bullish div, man. Hidden bullish div. No, no hidden bullish div, nothing, man. Nothing. Oh. Something. There we go. Now, the thing we're hoping for here, guys, is something of this nature. And then maybe not that high, but, you know, sound effects make it work better, but, yeah. Something like that. And then we come up here, yeah. So there are probably a lot of shorts entered right here. Anybody went short at the exact bottom? Anybody? It's okay. No judgment. 5 to 200x long. Can you even, what exchange? MEXC maybe? You could go that high? Use good risk management. Don't take stupid risks, guys. But if you do want to trade, if you're an experienced trader, if you know what you're doing, if you know good risk management and responsibility, check out my links to FAIRDESK and MEXC down below. 3 minutes looking good now. Green dot, gapped RSIs a little bit. Might be some light at the end of the tunnel, especially the higher high. Let's do a technical target with the double. So if this is the double bottom, your neckline is right about there. I would go, yeah, there, I guess. And then this is kind of a weird. That would bring you right around. Yeah, that's where we're looking at, right around there. If we could jump up here. Coin W. I don't even know that one. Yeah, so you might get some waves here. Money flow, 30-minute money flow, not bad. And we're coming up, still coming up in the hourly. I think you got some potential. We'll see though. Double bottom and double top at the same time. 3-minute, I like how that looks a little bit better than, because the RSIs are nice there. 4-minute maybe, yeah. RSIs are nice here, but it doesn't mean. You got the 5-minute. It's all right. It's all right. Make a higher high. There are 3 yellow X's on the one. There was a trade CryptoFace did a while back, like back in 2021, where I think it was like long on, or long, yeah, it was like long on ETH based on 4 or 5 yellow X's or something. And that was a trade. It went 300K in the red. It went 300K in the red, and then it came back. And he like made 10 grand out of it and just closed it out. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Yeah, we could take a look at that. I don't really, obviously not the biggest fan. Oh, what is it? Is it? It's this, yeah. Yeah, this guy already went frickin' to 8K in terms of, yeah, down 87 there, and now we're up 100%. Yeah, it's, yeah, I mean, there's not a reason, in my opinion, to, the weekly doesn't look bad, and and this guy, the weekly does not look half bad. CF is a legend, bro. CF is the man. Let me get another green dye. 1 minute's not. We had some hope here. We definitely got some hope. I mean, it's probably, I'm probably gonna have to leave before we see an outcome on this, unless we really freaking pump quickly or dump quickly. But we have hope here. I mean, I'm not completely hopeless. Hoping for the jump or whatever. $24K. Yeah, you may see that pretty soon. Especially if this was kind of the top here. I mean, we're not seeing the jump I was hoping to kind of see, but the 3 minutes not bad. If we were able to do this or this, and if you look at, you know, how long you're choppy sideways before you kind of, you know, break out, it was like that there. So ooh, we're kind of, we're getting there. We're getting there. Now we're all the way back down, yeah. Not good. Making a lower low, almost. Triple bottom. I mean, if you do break downwards, may get stopped out. There, yeah. Not working out the way I would have hoped for here. About a dump. You might be right. You might be right. Probably will be right. Can't win them all. This is the first trade I've lost in a while, man. See what happens here. Volatility was nuts earlier. Are we pumping already? I've seen something happen. 1, 2, 3. That's a 30-second though. 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really the fact that we're losing this area. It's just not that great, but you might be able to see something. Yeah, CF was live earlier with the long. Everybody was chasing Casper was live. Everybody was live today, so I went live just to get wrecked. Yeah, 24 minutes not. It's just at this point I'm just gonna leave it in, but it's not looking. 26-minute here. I mean, yeah, money flow's not. It was looking good before, kind of like we had some hope, but now it's really. I mean, maybe you could see a double. You know, I mean, you probably it's gonna stop me out or whatever, and then, you know, kind of unless we could make a higher high here, but it's not looking too good. I gave the official trade I gave out actually was a more like longer term short. I was being greedy and hoping we could come up a little bit here, but I kind of just wanted to have a little bit of fun with it. Did say risky in the title. Did say risky at the title. 27.5. I don't know what you mean by that. Mr. Potato. Shout out to Mr. Potato. Mr. Potato. Double bottom or something maybe. Did we even? Yeah, because he confirmed that was a sell. We win the majority. Majority are winners, but sometimes you get unlucky trying to live stream one. But it's all a game of probability. Maybe we'll just get stopped out here so I can end the stream and just, you know, head out for the weekend a little bit. But yeah. Yeah, we're pretty close to an outcome. I mean, you're still essentially making a higher high here. It's nothing that bad. That's your main hope, but yeah. That's CF went over 300 grand in the red, and he still just wrote it out. It came all the way back up, and he made money. That was wild. Trigger wave on the 10. That could be like the last hope here, kind of. Because you're still in that bull pennant kind of pattern. It's like that double bottom in the bull pennant pattern. The issue I'm afraid of here is you go a little bit lower and then you kind of get the jump to kind of stop me out. But it happens, man. Can't win them all. I'm getting a little bit of a... Definitely doing something. This is okay, so it might kind of, I mean, you could draw it from there, I guess. Here might be a rejection, though. Because it's like we came up there, and then yeah. Money flow doesn't look too good either. Still hope, yeah, Beckham, still a little bit. I mean, yeah, if you could make a higher high here, I mean, you're hitting kind of this area. There still is. I mean, if this was, yeah, maybe this was. I mean, if we could see the 4 minute, you know, that gap to RSI starting to come up, that's what we're looking for here. Bit of a continuation. I mean, we're not. You do have a, I don't know if that's a bullish div on the 2 minute, man. I think technically it is. Yeah. Then the 1 minute, yeah, so starting to turn around in the 1 minute. Bitcoin, yeah. Bitcoin. You own some Bitcoin? I own Bitcoin. Peppy? Sure. Oh, wrong chart. Yeah, it's going to jump, but I mean, I think you're just going to roll over. I'm not too big of a fan of messing with this, but yeah, you could probably jump a little bit more potentially. It doesn't look terrible. But we all know eventually what will happen. I mean, this kind of destined to go zero. Millendy? I don't know what that is, man. Milady? 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 I don't know what it is. It's hitting some traffic there. Hard to say. I think it'll tie. Yeah, I don't like that 3. Money flow starting to guide. I do not like that 3 one bit. I'd stay away from this. Ooh. Okay, we're back in business. Back in commission. Back in commission. It's looking respectable. Looking respectable. A nice bounce. You made a higher high. I mean, gap target. Now your 3's looking better. I'm not going to answer where my stop loss is or what I'm going to do because I don't want the market makers to hunt me, man. Can't be revealing that, man. Can't be revealing that. Can't be revealing that crap, man. 6 minute, not bad. 5 minutes to confirm. Excuse me.
Your car here, ma'am. Are you blind? Ma'am, move your car.
The AI like video stuff is pretty crazy. The way you could like make people look and stuff. Sorry, I was just so let's see, still down 800. I don't know, man. It seems like just making lower lows. You're gonna get the trigger wave here in the minute. I don't know. Like I'm keeping it in. I get the stop loss and all that, but definitely not as good as I thought before. The 5 minute looks good. I mean, that's your kind of bullish case. 6 minute does not look bad. I'd say the 5 minute looks the best here if we're hoping for a jump like this one or like this one. But I mean, this one's deeper. You do have the gap to RSI, so maybe come up a bit. Usually the gap to RSI thing doesn't work as well in the really low time frames, though. Keep that in mind. Coming into the weekend, I mean, some people are probably trying to short. Probably a lot of people, hopefully a lot of shorts were entered down here so we could mop them out and then come up. But yeah, man, I don't know. Now you got the trigger on the 1 minute, so I mean we're just playing around degen time frames, but yeah. When does this confirm? 3 minutes? Oh no, it's going away now. Now we're hoping we jump up to get that green dot again. Curious about what's CNBC saying? What's going on? So yeah, okay, Nasdaq down 93, SPY down 16, 6-day win streak. Okay, this could be the end of it. He thinks they're gonna have self-driving, fully self-driving by the end of the year. That's what Elon thinks. Obviously, he's using technology that most of the Teslas don't even have access to, but they could remotely give the new ones access, I think, downloading updates and stuff, and then you're kind of fully there. With the AI, I think you're pretty much there. I mean, you still got to watch it, but yeah. Work the shorts, hopefully. Hopefully, because I'm in a long, so it makes sense for that. But it's not looking as good as I would have hoped. I mean, if we're gonna jump, it has to be here, or else I'm probably gonna get. I mean, you're hoping this crossover into the red is resistance rather than support, or support rather than resistance. Excuse me, but yeah, I don't know, man. Let me see something here. Yeah, well, this was a riskier one. I mean, I said this was yeah. I mean, I had this short, and then I got stopped out after first. Yeah, it was and then there's the other official calls. So this was just I mean, anything you enter kind of on the weekend is going to be a little dicey to begin with. I mean, entering during the week is dicey enough. So yeah, shout out to Steven. Or no, excuse me, shout out to Beckham. Shout out to both you guys. Binance US, I don't know, man. What about it? Hoping we could, yeah. But it's looking a week right now in terms of Bill Gates is meeting with Xi, talking about the next. I'm not gonna say nothing, but you probably caption what they talked about in some funny words. Amazon's new headquarters.
We're here at HQ.
Is the new Apple headquarters built? That was like a cool one. Oh, here's where we might get wrecked here. That doesn't look good. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, trigger wave. Yeah. I mean, here it's just making lower lows. Unless you get, yeah, now you're making yeah. Asia's, yeah. Asia's dumping on us. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. I don't know, man. EMA is not looking good in these lower time frames either. Hourly red dot, that's gonna, yeah. It could be as soon as that hourly red dot, because it's about to confirm. As soon as that confirms, sometimes that's where it jumps up a bit. And then you got to wait for the bear div to really bring us down. Maybe we jump up to these areas right when that confirms. So, I mean, there's still hope. I mean, well, anything could happen. There's always hope, but the 5 minute is what we want. We want what's happening right now, the green dot, and we want that to confirm. And we want to break above this area, obviously. But it's like we're just making another lower low. You know what I mean? It's just not. You know. You do have the trigger on the 1 minute. You had that bear trigger now. Maybe this trigger will overpower. But yeah, that's what we want in the 5. Yeah, we're staring at the candles, man. That's what you do. That's what you do, man. We almost made a lower low. Still a higher high, though, which is a good sign, I would say. I mean, if you do make a lower low, you still could jump back up, though. Let's see. I don't know about the BlackRock thing. I didn't read too much about it. BlackRock usually wins, though, so, yeah. How about Fox Business? Disney. Raising rates more. Hmm. 3 minutes to confirm. This has been bumping around. If we could confirm this, you got a decent shot, but it could play out just like, I mean, just like this one here, and then he came down. You do have that bull div. This is the first bull div we've seen on a, well, is that even a bull? Yeah, it's a bull div. Yeah, first bull div we've seen on a, in a while, anywhere. I think if this is our hope. Like if we can't get this bull div to play out, this is probably getting stopped out. You know what I mean? And yeah. No, that's going away. So yeah, not a good sign there, really. Crypto dead in America. I think you're really, if we go back to 20, I think a lot of people are really going to think it's dead, but yeah. The Fed, the SEC, all that crap, yeah. 1 minute. Let's look at the 5 as well. 4, yeah. That 4 doesn't look. 5 was the hope, and we can't even get it the thing to confirm. Maybe you could hope this confirms this bull div, but that's not. It's just on the 3. I mean, that's not that big a deal here. Yeah, unless we could jump here. I mean, it's not that hopeful. Now you're almost forming like a head and shoulders or something. What's up, Mr. Hart Teaches? Came late to the show. I'm probably going to have to get off in a little bit. Full div on the 19 hour, yeah. Nice, nice. This could be my first loss in a good amount of time. If you guys are interested in Discord, link down below. It's me and 2 other pro analysts. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of like based on that hike and getting green there. Maybe here we finally, and we're jumping up a bit. I mean, it's a good sign. This is just taking its time. It's a good sign. It's taking its time. What are you thinking, Mr. Hart? I mean, I'm less confident now. I was thinking we could jump up a bit more. I was hoping that we would do something of kind of, if you look here at the thing we were somewhat kind of breaking out of, you come up to here or even higher, first take profit around there in that area. But we got to really jump here or else I'm going to get the stop. I might be okay though. Might be all right. Coming up there in a minute. 30 seconds looking good. Degen time frames. Now things are looking a little bit better. I use both, man, but mainly Heikens. Mainly Heikens. It's smoother. Less crap going on. Three minutes to confirm here. Feels like we've been waiting because it just kept coming up and going away. We've been waiting for that 5 minutes to confirm for just so long. But we're jumping up. I mean, double bottom, something like that. I mean, it's like a reverse head and shoulders there. Oh, yeah. 27 minute. That 10 minute's looking better. I like that 10 minute right now. Because that money flow is starting to creep back up a bit. Let's look at the 8 minute. That's looking, because look guys, we're back in business a little bit here, because if you were to do something like, that's what we want here. We want something like that. It may take longer though, but that's what we're looking for, guys. This would have been, yeah, right there. I mean, never, especially coming into the weekend. What's up, Beckham? We're in, yeah. Maybe, bro. Don't get too cocky. Maybe. I mean, I like what I'm seeing so far, but don't get. Oh man. We might be able to. Don't mess with the 12 or 15 minute, man. Don't mess with it. Mr. Hart's teaching us stuff here. He's a multi-billionaire. He's like Gavin Mayo. Must end in 9. Oh man, this is like freaking psychic astrology lessons right here. Yeah, I've never heard that. You know, I've had a lot of success without using time frames that end in 9, but I'm sure it could help you. I'm not telling you my stop loss. What do you think? Everybody's listening here. You think I want you to hunt it, man? Okay, Tesla. Oh, the 369 thing you're talking about. It actually is astrology. Okay, we're back in business a little bit. Back in business. Now we just got to fight through this guy. Fight through the. Gotcha. I always use stop losses, guys. I don't want the market makers and everybody watching to try to hunt my stop. I don't know if any of you are whales and are going to be able to hunt my stop loss, but I mean, if you know what I'm trading based off of, it's not too difficult to kind of guess where it would be. But I'm not gonna tell you exactly where it is until we hit like first take profit or whatever. I know why you're at. You want to copy my trade. You probably shouldn't, bro. You're not going to ever. I mean, I'm sure maybe you could do well copying trades, but I mean, it's not a long-term solution. You got to know risk management, other things. You got to know where would be a good place on your own to set a stop loss here. Trigger, that could be good. That 12 minute, I like the trigger wave. If we do get the trigger wave, I should say. Okay, so market cipher, they're doing use my link down below. I think there's like a 40%. There's a big discount they're doing for the next day or something that's almost done because of Ellen, I know you're a whale. Ellen's the one who's gonna hunt my stop loss here. Oh, let's see. So they're doing a discount. Check it out. Use my link and try to see what they're doing on this side or whatever. Yeah. This is all entertainment, guys. It's not financial advice. It's all always entertainment. And I guess a little bit of education. 3 minute I like. You're coming. So things are looking a lot better. I mean, gap to our size in the 1 minute. I don't think that's an issue. Things are definitely looking significantly better than they were. Doesn't mean we're out of the, what's the expression? Doesn't mean we're out of hot water yet or whatever. The 5s, so 6 or that's confirmed. Gap to our size. So yeah, 10 trigger wave. I think most likely you got a good shot here, but obviously anything could happen, guys. Nice, Mr. Hart teaches. Nikola Tesla was crazy with his numbers thing and his superstitions or what. I don't even know. I don't know if I'd consider him superstitions, but he was wild with a lot of that stuff, man. Is it a 3-day weekend? What holiday is? Oh, it's Juneteenth. Yeah. Yeah, that's a new. Yeah, it's a new one. I think most people have to work on Juneteenth though, right? I had to work when I worked for a law office. And that was in LA too. It's fighting back. I mean, here's like the thing: if you get up to like an entry point, just close it out and just just call it a week or something. But no, we got to be greedy here. I like the 10. The 10 and the 12 look great. I mean, if they could confirm, we don't know if that's gonna. I mean, it's probably already printing on, almost printing on. Yeah, yeah. Anybody want short at the exact bottom here? It's all right. We all make mistakes. Let's go Bitcoin. I think in terms of, yeah, it's all law of attraction stuff. Yeah, that stuff was, I got to read more about this stuff Mr. Hart teaches. Does he have books, I think? Yeah. 369. Isn't there a rap song that talks about that too? It was like 369, 369. Hmm. Oh, that's just okay. Thanks, Alan. What are we looking at here? Come on. Is the 8-minute of a trigger? Yeah, that one confirmed, yeah. 10-minute would be a little bit stronger. Obviously, 10, 12 would be what we're... Especially the tight trigger wave on the 12, that could give us kind of what we need here. 3-minute is what, yeah, this coming back. I mean, as long as this doesn't become a trigger wave and just knock us down. But it's looking like, because probably a lot of shorts were entered, it's looking like usually you mess around with the spot at least twice, you know. It's looking like we could get to the first take profit here if we're got a strong enough stomach for it, and we're still jumping. Yeah. Minute time frame, you in the trade for like 30-minute, yeah. Depends, man. Sometimes it pumps up quick, you don't know. But yeah, typically I think you're right on that. I would have to, I mean, you map it out, I mean, because if we look at like is this printing? Yeah. So we look at what this could potentially do here. Let's map this out a little bit here. So something like this and something like that. Yeah. Next couple hours. Hourly, give it time. So hourly confirm the red dot. So this could be where we curve over, get the green dot, have another jump up, and then Bitcoin to 0. And we got what we need printing here. Okay, I think I got to get off at like 6:30, but our trade is doing good. Hidden Bull to Viv. The 999, oh my god. The 666, bro. Be careful with that. What are you doing here, man? With the 66, get out of here with the... I'm kidding, bro. I mean, or does Tesla believe the 666 is the devil's thing or whatever? What are you doing with the 666, man? This could come up quick too. I could stay on about 15 more minutes. I'm gonna get off. We've been on about an hour and a half, so we'll do it 15 more minutes, and then I gotta get off rendezvous. But yeah, I don't even look at the 16-hour that much. Yeah, it's not even. I like the 12 more. They all look the same. This 4-hour doesn't look bad. Oh yeah, in terms of RSI, this looks like it could come up significantly more here. I mean, this is like telling us we could get up to potentially, yeah, this area. Maybe, yeah, I mean, this could, comes into the green, yeah. That could be more bullish. It might play out, man. It might play out. I mean, we're now is kind of make or break. I mean, may come back down to here. Yeah. I like the 12-minute. I like. I mean, it's coming into a weekend, but I mean, I like 8 minutes to. I'll stay on for this to confirm. I mean, 29. Never. 29 day. Everything with a 9, man. I don't know. I'm sorry to be like laughing at it, Mr. Hart. I mean, it's just not my thing. I could read about it. I mean, I don't really like the number 9 that much, bro. Yeah, we were talking about my lady meme coin. We were talking about where's Doge at? Talking about like an S&P 500 adjusted for inflation. This came up a little bit. Bitcoin dominance is jumping on this rally too. I mean, people are saying this could come up quick. I think 51 may give us some trouble. We'll see though. Yeah, we could add on the 9s. Yeah. I don't like the number 9. It's like a bad luck number to me. It's like the Baba Booey when he throws the pitch and he's number 9 and it's the worst pitch ever. Have you guys seen that? Let me get that. That would be pretty funny. Let's see if I don't think this would get copyrighted. Booey first pitch. Like, this is what I think of when I think of number 9. Yeah. Here we go.
For any pitcher, it takes countless strikes to cement a legend. But what if I told you that for one man, all it took was a single pitch?
Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Pennant.
On an overcast May afternoon in 2009, Gary Baba Booey Delabate strode confidently to the Citi Field pitcher's mound. It was the middle of a 3-game set for the Mets against the rival Pittsburgh Pirates.
I feel like this might get a copyright. We're not going to do the, because it's like on the official. Let's see here. This is what, here, this is the good part here, guys. Okay. Just look at that pitch. Or, it's not even showing you the damn, okay. See, number 9, look at how bad that is. Actually, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I've seen it worse. That's the number 9. Here we go. This is what we want.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Mr. RTG. Yeah, this is the. I think what he had the 9 on. Why did he throw a terrible pitch?
Oh, Jesus Christ. What did he do? He just threw it and it hit the umpire.
Look at that. Look at that.
Jesus Christ.
He even hurt the guy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I don't know about that.
This is what I was afraid of. The most embarrassing ceremony in first pitch in baseball history. This is a disaster.
From actual, okay, that is true. I think that is true. That wasn't. It was the worst thing ever. They were putting a lot of pressure on him. Usually the catcher stands and is able to jump around, and you know what I mean.
Oh, gee.
Well, Ham City doesn't think it's a good pitch. Oh, we're fighting back. Oh, we're in the green. We're in the green, guys. We're in the green. Look at this. Can you believe it? We're in the green. We did it. We are coming back here. 3 minutes to go on the 12. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's as bad as you can imagine. There's probably ones that went 3 feet. Probably somebody just threw the thing and went like 3 feet into the ground or something. You don't understand the baseball, the throwing of the... Steven, what don't you understand, the throwing the pitch or whatever? Oh yeah, they don't have baseball in Europe, right? Boca Juniors. Oh my. What's going on? Wait, whew. It was a fierce rejection. Ooh, that time frame don't look good. 12-minute looks good. How about the 15 here? Ooh. Might get a little more. See you, Mr. Hard Teaches. Shout out to Mr. Hard Teaches. We'll see. I'll look into the 369 thing a little bit. I don't know if I just don't like the number 9 for some reason, man. I was number 9. The thing I forgot to tell you too, I was number 9 when I played baseball as a kid. I didn't do that well. My coach was heavy set guy, if you're still listening. Heavy set guy. Not going to say who he was, but that guy was interesting. Kind of a, yeah, he was kind of an asshole, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't get much time to play. I played right field, but it wasn't too fun in Little League. It wasn't. I didn't have enough time to really practice. Yeah, I wasn't that into sports, but that was the one I did play. It was tough, man. I was not that aggressive as a kid. Just, I don't know. Man, that 1 minute, now we're really, jeez, we're looking good. Now we're coming back down, man. We're looking so good. Hopefully we just need to, we need to hold this guy. Okay, let's see here. Number 9 is hedonism. Hinduism, considered a complete perfected divine number. Interesting. Well, right now it looks like we're about to. I mean, I think the 15 should. The 12, let's see, does the 12 go away? No, it's still there. 30 seconds to confirm it. Most likely will, unless we really have to see something catastrophic. Catastrophic. Yeah. I gotta get off in like 5 minutes, but this is interesting what's going on here. I mean, it looks like your typical kind of bullpen that you would most likely break up out of, but we'll see. 26.2K. Nah, he'll move around more than that, bro. By Monday, it'll come up to here or come down to there by that time probably. And now you're still in that. Okay, we're still seeing that. So that 6 minutes not looking the sharpest right now. But the 12 minutes looking good. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Might rug pull you guys and make a decision once, because you make it a trigger wave there. Now you're hitting that point. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough out there. Kind of like the 15 though. What was I gonna say here? How about ETH? Yeah, it's not. We're just maybe forming a head and shoulders or something over here. Same deal, yeah. Trigger wave waiting for. Came down. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, no, stock market might. Yeah, I forgot about that. This is like a head and shoulders. It's a little worrisome. Be heading back down there or something. Oh, it is Father's Day too this weekend. We dumped last Father's Day. This would be some wild volatility if we were to green down to 16 now. How's it 17? Not yet. Don't know, man. Fighting back. Price is looking bearish, yeah. Kelly Neal, what's up? Yeah, I don't know. It's just one trade. It's not that big a deal, but you know. I think we're holding this place as support. I don't see I mean, you could see by tonight. I mean, Friday night, I've seen a lot of times that's where something kind of happens. Maybe you jump up a little bit. People get their paychecks too, and they get bored, and they're like, "Man, let's buy some Bitcoin. Maybe maybe in a month or two we could quit our jobs." You know. But yeah. Friday is a bit, yeah, Friday a lot of people buy. Like Friday night, it's usually, especially when it looks like it may come down, usually the more case of jumping up a bit more does play out, like what we're seeing, well, what we may see right now, which is kind of what I'm obviously hoping for here. But you don't know. I mean, because this is really what we want. We want to see, because money flow is coming back up, which is a good kind of indication that, you know, this, something like this we want, and this would be tonight, a few hours. That's what we're kind of hoping for here. And yeah, I mean, the fact that you got this close to the volume area low kind of makes me think we will play around with it, but don't know. Never could be too certain. 1 minute back in the green. Could shop around here. I mean, these time frames aren't though, yeah. You can like kind of the trigger wave on the 3, but that's not that. Like, it's just the 3. I think in terms of these ones, like the hourly too, like as soon as that confirmed, like I was saying, the possibility of a pump as soon as that confirmed. DXY, yeah. Let's look at the Dixie. That'll probably be the last thing we look at here. That weekly looks awful. Well, pretty bad, assuming it's true. That could get a blood diamond too. I'd be careful with that. That's the thing too. Like, this is almost getting to. I'm not that concerned about this because like the 2-week confirmed this guy, but we're almost getting to the place where you might see that like inflationary nightmare too. Maybe we see the Fed, yeah, we get more inflation, the stock market keeps rising, then you see the Fed has to raise next month or whatever. I don't know, man. Don't know. And this, the daily, not bad. You're trying to come up there, but, man. 4-hour curving back down on Bitcoin. Let's take a look. Nah, it's not. It's coming up, man. That doesn't mean. I think it's okay. That's not, I mean, sure, it could play out that way and come back down, but I don't think that's not a cause for concern, at least for me, as of right now. It's hot in Europe. Cool. What country? Where in Europe? Is it hot in northern Finland right now? Belgium. Yeah, we're coming down, we're coming down. Almost forming a head and shoulders right there. Anyway, guys, looks like I'm going to have to get going. Oh, we're jumping, we're jumping. Looks like I'm going to have to get going in a second here, but look, I mean, I don't know. It's tough to say. You're in a Friday coming into the weekend. I mean, you may get the trigger wave in the 6 minutes, brings down a bit. 10 minutes now, or you may get a trigger wave to the other side. The 16-minute I like. 12-minute confirmed trigger wave I kind of like. I think you got potential to come up higher here. In terms of the hourly, I mean, the money flow crossover is not bad. I mean, you may come up a little bit more, then get your bearish dip and come down after you pump up and mark this or hit this short TP or whatever. If we do reject from the top of this wedge right here, you'd probably, I mean, you're probably going to break out relatively soon, maybe come back down to here and jump around a little bit. But you're probably going to get some type of breakout pretty soon. We've been choppy for, what is it, a couple hours now. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get off, guys. But appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Check out the VIP Discord down below. Check that out. And also, let's see what else is there. Check out the exchanges, FAIRDESK. You don't need a VPN. No KYC. It's a pretty good exchange. Check it out. Link down below. $100 bonus if you use my link deposit and do one futures trade. Also, there is, let's see, MEXC is pretty good as well. They're doing a trading competition. Check them out as well if you guys are interested. So yeah, guys, have a good one. Hope you have a great weekend. Maybe on tomorrow, maybe not.